It's college football 2025-2026 season, baby. Let's get it rolling.
Let's go.
Welcome to another episode of Cinco Squad. We are locked in. Thursday night football is already going. USF and Boise State was actually a pretty good matchup so far when I watched. That quarterback is not afraid to lay the hammer down on the defense. He's running out of control in South Florida, or Tampa, I should say. But yes, it is college football opening weekend. I know week 0 was last week, but this weekend's the real weekend. We got Michigan taking on New Mexico State. Of course, that's the biggest matchup of the weekend, so everything else doesn't matter besides that. Nah, I'm just messing. We got Bama, Florida State, Notre Dame, Miami, Ohio State, Texas. We got
Clemson,
LSU. We got so many games this weekend. There's such top 25 matchups that are unreal. I'm really so stoked about this. So, Mike, you put out a post earlier.
I did.
Notre Dame, Miami.
Yep.
Tell the folks.
Well, of course.
Your thoughts. I'm gonna give you the floor.
Of course. Everybody knows it's a foregone conclusion that the winner of that particular matchup is going to be the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. I can officially say my first time this season of the many I know that I'll say, here come the Irish. This is going to be possibly the hardest matchup of their schedule, at least on paper. We'll see how the other teams kind of shake out as the season goes on, including your other team, the Syracuse Orange, your hometown team.
No, now you're being kind.
I like Fran Brown. I'll say that. I like Fran Brown and what he's doing with the program. Of course, you had to dip into the Notre Dame QB room to get your next QB. It's a smart decision. Steve Angeli, great quarterback. Miami, ranked number 10. They're supposed to be the hardest opponent because it's also the only ranked road game Notre Dame has this year. The next game, next week, is Texas A&M, but that's at home. If they get past, I've said this on the show before, if they get past these next 2 weeks, Notre Dame can go undefeated, at least in the regular season, and then we get to the playoff. But I'll say, now that the conference seeding is no more, as far as the top 4 seeds in the college football playoff, I was saying this to my dad earlier, if Notre Dame happens to manage to go undefeated this year, you can't not have them be a top 4 seed. I understand. There's the thing about no conference and, strength of schedule.
It has nothing to do with that. It's literally they're not in a conference. We went over this the other day. Bubba, what do you think? What do you think, boy? What do you think? Do you think Notre Dame deserves a 1 through 4? Come here, boy. Up. There he can't get up. Come on, buddy.
Come on. You got it.
Come on. Get up, buddy. Up. Yeah. There's our mascot. There is our fill-in for Grandpa Jay. Grandpa Jay couldn't take the excitement, so he's down at USF watching them get troll the Boise State Broncos.
Well, he also did take Maddox Madsen, the Boise State quarterback, so he has a vested interest in Boise State playing right now.
So the only reason Notre Dame will never, unless they're in a conference, get a 4 seed because it's all about conference. The 1 through 4 is all conferences.
It's not.
It is.
No, they took it away this year.
Oh, they took it away this year?
Yeah, the top 4 seeds are no longer automatic conference winners. That's why I'm saying
I don't
if they
like
go
that.
Undefeated.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I
don't like that at all.
The thing is, you might be like one of the only people that didn't say they liked the conference because everybody else's complaint was that the conferences got the automatic top 4. So that's why I'm saying if Notre Dame manages to go undefeated, you need to make them a top 4 seed because I get no conference, but it's Notre Dame. They went to the national championship game last year, and then they go undefeated. How do you deny them a top 4 seed in the college football playoff as a top 4 team in the country if they go undefeated?
I'm not going to talk about this right now because we're in week 1, and I don't want to be stressed out because I'm already annoyed. I'm already annoyed by you. So, Bubba, take a spot. Come here. And you go over there. What's Bubba got to say? Oh, he's exhausted.
He is exhausted.
Exuded. Bubba, Cinco Squad member number 4 or 5, I should say. That's Uncle Mike. Yeah. What's going on, big boy? Yes.
He believes me.
Not so fast, as the great Lee Corso has always said.
Yes.
We've come to an end of Lee Corso, but not so fast. We have breaking news. The Dallas Cowboys have decided to trade Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers. And hey, look it. I enjoy it because you know why? As a Birds fan behind me, it's just glorious. Not that Micah was doing anything against the Eagles anyways, really. But let's be realistic. Jerry is not going to keep anybody that wants to get paid a bunch of money and whatnot, unless you're a wide receiver or a quarterback.
It's true. I mean,
he basically they got a haul back. They got a Pro Bowl D tackle. They got 2 first-round picks over the next 2 years. So if Green Bay happens to suck, which won't happen now, they get their pick. So. Right. I mean, I'm okay with it. If a guy doesn't want to be there, go get yourself some draft picks at least for him. Don't let him just go to free agency. Kind of like what the Eagles did to Deshaun Jackson years ago, many moons ago.
Right.
And shout out to Deshaun Jackson and Michael Vick starting out. I think they're coaching Norfolk State and Delaware. Yep. So shout out to the wannabe Michigans in Delaware and Norfolk State down there. In Virginia. I think that's a school that Michael Vick wanted to commit to, but he ended up kind of not. So, but it's funny to me. I'm laughing. It's no surprise. That's all that's been talked about because there's no football on. Thoughts on the trade?
I mean, I feel like with a guy the caliber of Micah Parsons, who can be a difference maker, like all over the defense, because you can, implement him in so many different ways. It's going to be hard to get equal value back. But I think, I hate to say it because I don't want to praise the Dallas Cowboys being a Giants fan, and probably actually being a Giants fan, I'm probably benefiting more from this trade as far as getting him out of the division than the Eagles are. But they did a good job. I was surprised that Green Bay threw Kenny Clark in. Because he is an all-pro defensive tackle. But if you're at the other side of it, if you are the Cowboys, why would you not want – if I'm giving up this all-pro player, I want an all-pro player back plus, because Parsons is a bigger difference maker than Clark as far as, like I said, the ability to implement him wherever you want on the defense. So overall, I think the Packers got better because they got – Micah Parsons. They got one of the best defensive players in the league. And the Cowboys made out well because you get 2 picks in the future, which are going to be able to hopefully get you Pro Bowl and All-Pro players, and an already All-Pro player. So I think both sides kind of made out well in this deal.
Nah, the Cowboys definitely lost this deal.
Well, I mean...
That's exactly what Jerry Jones did when he got the trade. Whoa! Falling back in his chair. Yes, I don't think the Cowboys made out because you decided to let go of someone. And you know what? You started a notion probably to a lot of players coming before him. And think about any defensive player on that team now that says, shit, if he's not going to pay Micah, he's definitely not going to pay me. And that's for any player. I mean, Dak got his money. And that's the reason why. You flushed your money down the drain with Dak.
Yep.
And Dak is a mediocre player at best. Yeah, everyone wants to jump down. Oh, yeah, he's a top 10 player. Great. He's a top 7 regular season player. But you know who wins? Jalen Hurts. That's right. Jalen Hurts, the best quarterback in the NFC East. That's right. I said it, and I'll continue to say he wins, and he wins at a high level. He's played great in the Super Bowl twice, so I'm tired of Jalen Hurts not getting his flowers and getting disrespected. You want to continue to disrespect him? Go right ahead. That's fine by me because you know what? All he's going to keep doing is put up these and putting up the rings. And then you're going to keep going like this. And then everyone's going to be like, oh, yeah, Jalen Hurts still not a top 10. Great. Perfect. Awesome. So give Jalen Hurts his flowers is my point. Yes, I went into an Eagles rant. Let's go, Birds.
No, that's fair. I don't disagree with you. I think Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the NFC East. And frankly, at this point, is a decent chance that Dak's at best the 3rd best quarterback in the NFC East. And here's hoping that he's the 4th best by the end of the season, or at least by the time Jackson Dart starts.
Well, moving on to our more important news, because Dallas always wants to take advantage of our podcast. Lee Corso.
Yep.
Hello. No, that's Jim Nance. Hello, friends.
Not so fast, friends.
Not so fast, friends. His last game will be at the Shoe. Or no, is it the Shoe? Yeah, it's at the Shoe.
Yeah, it's in Columbus. Yeah.
It's at the Shoe versus Texas.
Yep.
And what hat is he going to put on?
I don't know. So in the past,
I think he's going Buckeyes.
I think he's going Buckeyes because he's picked the Buckeyes 40-something times, I think, and he's been right most of the time.
Actually, I think he's going Archie. I think he's hyped on these Texas Longhorns.
Yeah, I mean, he very well might.
What is that? Oh, it's a Longhorn.
Yeah, it's the what is it? It's like Benny or something like. I can't remember what the mascot's name is.
Benny and the Jets.
Exactly. Well, not the Jets. The Jets probably would lose to Texas.
Well, I mean, it's sad. It's a sad day for college football. I grew up with Lee Corso. I grew up every Saturday morning coming home from football practice or hockey practice. So watch him play or watch him call games and with Kirk Herbstreit and call the college game day was like a ritual. You wake up in the morning, and even when I got older, you wake up in the morning, you go to the gym, crushing it for 2 hours, and then you come home and watch from 10 a.m. pretty much till 12 midnight of football. But it always starts with that iconic college game day, and no one's ever going to replace him, and I don't think they should. They said, who should take that gear? No one. Retire it and be done with it. You don't need to replace anybody. You got McAfee there to kind of hype everyone up. You got Saban, which I actually didn't mind on the desk last year. I think you got enough characters on there that you're going to have fun and still make it a good show. It's just you're not going to have the iconic Lee Corso there. And, what a run for him. What was it, like 65 years or something like that doing college football?
I think between coaching and being on game day, his life was spent with college football. He gave a lot of his life to us as fans.
Yeah.
Us, our parents, no one will ever replace Lee Corso, and no one should ever do the headgear. I completely agree. Pat McAfee can replace the energy that Lee brought, but no one should do the headgear. That's a Lee Corso thing. If you want to create a new thing, come up with something else, but definitely don't have anybody else put on the headgear from now on.
And, of course, because Lee Corso's final game,
yes,
we thought, why not figure out Cinco Squad's favorite highlights? And we got Grandpa Jay's because he decided to send it to us. Yes. So I'm going to share my screen here, and we're going to go look at Lee Corso's iconic highlights from Cinco Squad.
Did Bubba get a pick?
No, Bubba didn't get
a pick. Bubba.
All right, let's see if we can get it. Ready?
Yes.
Go Bulldogs!
Yale Bulldogs.
Oh, wow. Not so fast, midget. Not so fast.
Midget?
Yeah, little guy. Hey, not so fast. I go with Harvard. What's the matter?
I'm going to go with Harvard.
Yeah, see,
I'm going to go with Harvard as well.
Not so fast, midget. All right, that was mine, and here's Mike's. Of course, Mike's got to be the dramatic one.
Of course.
Lee Corso. Lee Corso.
Dun, 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 dun.
He was still there, too.
Wow. The father of the Constitution.
I, James Madison, declare you, the American people, the Dukes have nothing to fear today but fear itself. I predict a Dukes victory today over the Richmond Spiders. God bless the Dukes, and God bless the United States of America!
Shout out to Mikey's pick for that. And now here comes Grandpa Jay.
How can you pick against that Super Bowl? Look at them over there. Red, white, and blue. USA. Fuck it. Hey!
Glad there's a delay. Shasta, shame on you.
Watch that mouth.
Well, that's our iconic moves.
You know what? People often disregard that he does the same wave every time. Yeah, he does that wave every time he puts on the headgear. People ignore that, but it's a special part of the Lee Corso. See, even Bubba's pumped up. He lifted his head up and he's all ready.
You ready, Bubba? Are you ready?
Are you
for
ready
your city?
Are you ready for some football?
That's my boy right there. It's going to be 12 hours of football from 12 p.m. to 12 midnight. Bubba, get in the game. It's go time, buddy. Yes, we are pet lovers here at Cinco Squad. We got to have the dog in this. And he wants to join in and have fun. And apparently, Uncle Mike is sitting in his spot. So.
I am now a chair.
Okay. All right, Bubba, go lay down. Go lay down. Come on. All right, well, that is Lee Corso's. Here, slide over. Let him in.
There you go, buddy.
That is Lee Corso's, our favorite moment from him in the past. Leave us in the comments. Let us know what you guys think of your favorite moments. He's been an icon in our game for years, and we're going to miss him on 10 a.m. on Saturday morning or 9 a.m. depending on when they go live. It's going to be a fun time seeing him tomorrow. It's going to be sad, too. And look how sad Bubba is.
Look at him.
He's so sad. What a perfect timing that was.
I know.
We did not plan that. He's not that well trained. So, that was pretty interesting.
It's going to be a sad time.
So, all right. So, the NFL rivalry jerseys came out today. And we have a guy coming on the show that not only has the biggest collection of jerseys in the world, this guy has probably some of the best jerseys that you can ever have as a sports fan. Yeah. I mean, and he's a close friend of ours from school.
Of course.
He has a podcast called Instagram page called Fonz Talks Jersey or Sell Jersey, I think. No,
Talks Jerseys.
Talks Jerseys, that's right. Sorry, Fonz. But love his content, love all his jerseys because I'm a Jersey fanatic just like him. So let's bring in our special guest, Fonz DeFalco. He will be joining us every single week. Not every single week, but once or twice a month. Talk jerseys, NFL, and just talk football because his Ravens are a part of it. So, Fonz, welcome to the show, brother.
Hello. Can you guys hear me? Are we good? Please tell me you
we're
can
live
hear me.
and we're good, brother.
I got a new computer now with a desktop and everything, soundboard, all that fancy schmancy stuff too. So looking good. You guys are looking good. Haven't talked to you guys in a little. We got a little setup here. I love it. I love to see it. I really do.
Yeah, how's everything been in your land? Have you been missing football? What have you been doing without football?
Just walking around thinking about life. Working, doing my thing, building up the channel here. Got some other stuff, doing some stuff with JDF Sports with Kevin Fitzmaurice again, getting that back up and running. Too little thing, nothing too crazy over there too. Awesome. I want to show you guys this. I just finished recording, by the way, the Rivalries uniform for my channel. So this is the same outfit I wore, but I wanted to show you guys. I've been going on Macari lately. I've been finding some jerseys, and I've been trying to get every Knicks City Edition jersey. And I never got this one when it came out, but it's not my favorite of the bunch, but I figured to complete the collection.
Oh, that's fire.
Oh, nice.
Is that
this was
Barrett?
Yeah, it was the one I saw. I can't find it anymore. It's when it was like the Subway token. That's what they're trying to do. I think this was like 2020, 21, if I'm not mistaken, though.
That's sweet.
I saw it. I'm like, I had to get it. It was my size, too. So I had to show you guys that. So, but Macari, you find some good stuff on there. I found a Ty Lawson one. I'm thinking about making an offer for. I'm not gonna lie. Ty Lawson Nuggets.
Macari. I've heard of it. I've never been on it, but I've heard of it, and I've heard there's some pretty good deals there.
Yeah, you get some cool stuff on there. So yeah, we're back and going. Football's coming about. Uniform stuff, everything. The Mets. They just tied 4-4, by the way, the guys. Pete Alonso 2-run home run to tie the game, so I have to talk about that too. We're back.
Yankee first baseman Pete Alonso, that's cool.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna get Cody Bellinger from you too, so it's all right.
No, you're not. Stay away from Belly.
You can keep Volpe too, by the way. Keep Volpe and Paul Goldschmidt in there. You guys are locked and loaded, man. Let me tell you.
World Series team right there, ready to go. That would be, you know what, Fonz? That would be the team to actually win it, though. We trade away Juan Soto, or get rid of Juan Soto, and then all of a sudden we go get Paul Goldschmidt and Anthony Volpe. They win the World Series. It'd be like, that's just how it would go.
Really? That's
just the way life goes with that.
Right.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
Well, Fonz, last time we talked to you was right before the Super Bowl, and I know it was a little heartbreaking right before the Super Bowl. We won't bring that up again, but you got the Ravens this year. You're our Ravens connoisseur. You're our Ravens beat writer. How do you feel about your birds there in Baltimore?
Well, I'll tell you, we have a lot of depth, and I think when they were making the 53-man roster, it was kind of hard because there was a lot of guys that, they can make other teams. Like Jalen Armour Davis was a cut that I didn't think would happen. He was the first player picked up by the Titans, depth corner piece. So had some injury problems, but there's been a lot of depth that this team has had in all departments too. And what did I say when I've been on here with the Ravens? I said receivers was always the issue. And they got Hopkins, which, I'm not saying he's going to get the 1,000+ yards, but he's going to be a good veteran presence for us. We got Zay Flowers, re-signed Rashad Bateman. We got Tylan Wallace, too, another player, and Devontae Walker, who I think is going to be like someone to keep an eye on, too. We have a depth across the board, and I'm like, this is like the year I think that we can make some sort of a deep playoff push in a Super Bowl appearance. And I don't say that often. I think you guys know this. I don't go right away saying Super Bowl winning. This is like the first time that I'm like confidently saying like we have a very, very good shot to make the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, not to mention you guys, your offensive line is another year older and is another year with a chemistry, which is huge for Lamar. And you still got this guy named what's his name? I think the King or something.
Yeah, I think so. There's something.
He's just a minor player or anything for you, but
man, he fits the Ravens, man, so well from the get-go, man. Like this guy was like a perfect fit for the team. It's crazy that he's still productive at 30.
Yeah, and he's like running up hills with sleds that are like 400 pounds.
No, it's ridiculous.
It's for his training regimen. It's unreal. So, so I think the Ravens have a great shot this year. I mean, when you have Lamar, it's just like any of the other teams with great quarterbacks. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. Anytime you have a great quarterback at the helm, you're always set up for Super Bowl aspirations every single year because you have that. So I'm rooting for you. Hopefully, if they play the Eagles, I'm sorry, they got to go. But
it's fair. I'm not going to be mad about that. I totally understand that.
But yeah, I'm wishing the best for you guys because I know it's been a heartbreak season last couple of years. But let's dive into these NFL rivalry jerseys. I'm gonna listen to your clip later, but I want to hear what your initial thoughts are. I'm gonna show them here on the screen. What are your initial thoughts on these jerseys?
Well, the thing, I thought they were all good. They're all good in their own right. Essentially, what they are is, if you guys know, the MLB City Connect and NBA City jerseys. It's somewhat kind of like that. I do like that it's shown in spurts here, where it's just 8 teams this year and then 8 more next year. I think like the NBA, they did all in one shot, might have been a little too much. MLB did a good job of like 3 or 4 every single year, but I think they all fit in their own right. There's some that like I'm not a fan of, but I think they're going to grow on me a little bit more. I see the thing on like X or whatever too. It's all the old timer people that just say these suck and this whatever. Like I hate them, and a lot of F-bombs here and there, like the Nike's ruining it. And listen, sometimes Nike uniforms aren't the best, but I gotta say they did a pretty good job with a good amount of these. I will say, they're pretty solid. They're good. You know what I mean? They're not like, like the worst thing, and they're not like, oh my God, the best thing ever. But there's some pretty solid ones, and there's some that like I'm not too sure, but I think if I see them on the field, they're gonna look really good.
Yeah, I think they could have went a little bit. They could have just went all black for the Jets, to be honest with you. Like they're all black. They could have just went all black with it instead of the forest green, like dark green. My favorite out of the entire bunch, and I know Buffalo's going to love me for this, is the Bills jersey. And for one reason and one reason only. Did you see the side patch?
I did say it was an embroidered, like popped patch a little bit too, and the icy whites. They are good. I think for a snow game, they're going to look really good. Yeah. I'm still like 50-50 because I wanted them to have a little bit of red, similar to like the color rush uniform. I think with the rule now and the alternate slots, I don't know if they're going to wear their red this year because you only have 2 alternate slots in 4 games. So I don't know if they're going to have it back, but I do like the idea they did, though. And again, like I said, it fits the city of Buffalo, fits the team well. So as long as you connect it like that, that works.
You know what I'm saying is like, and one thing that I've always wanted in the NFL, and I know they're never going to do it, is I want them to have the choice to pick an alternate uniform in the playoffs and potentially the Super Bowl, or do a Super Bowl themed jersey. Like, not like all of the team colors, like kind of like this, but like a special jersey, it's a special game. Make it a special jersey. You know what I mean? What do you think about that?
I'm on the fence with that. I kind of with the traditionalist of in the deep playoffs and in the Super Bowl, you want to keep the tradition going. I know this year they're allowing alternate pants to be in the playoffs. Like if like the Ravens alternate pants are purple. If they want to do it for the Super Bowl, they can do the white jersey, purple pants. They can't do the black jersey, obviously, but they can do the purple alternate pants. I think the Eagles one, it's the black, right? The black jersey, black pants. That's your alternate pants.
Yeah.
Like they could technically do the white jersey, black pants if they wanted to. You know, so they're allowing that now in the playoffs for alternate pants, which there was never a set limit. I think the only limit was for jerseys and helmets in the regular season. Pants you can wear the alternate the whole year. So I think the playoffs you do traditional, maybe the first 2 rounds if you want to do an alternate you can, but I think conference championship, Super Bowl, I would say stick with the tradition. That's how I feel like with the MLB and the NBA as well.
Gotcha. Mike, you got it? What's your favorite jersey out of the bunch?
So honestly, I agree with you guys. I don't think they went too wrong with any of them. I like that they did unique designs, but at the same time they didn't go so far off base that it's like different. It's super different from other jerseys. They kept it within, like, I guess you could say, the jersey family. I kind of like the Pats ones.
Yeah, they're pretty. I like the blue.
It's a different blue from either of the blues that the Pats normally wear. Whether it's the old school, like the throwback, like more royal blue, or the navy blue. It's like a slightly different, like it's almost like a chrome navy type of thing is how I would describe it. And I like the stripes on the shoulders. So, I mean, those are pretty crisp. And the Niners ones are actually kind of nice because they almost feel old school, but in a new black jersey.
If you remember, the Niners did the color rush black a while back, and the problem with that one was there was no gold. It was just red. If you look up the 49ers color rush uniform, it was just black with red numbers. And on TV, you're like, I can't see it. Now they added the gold. And how much of a difference does that make where it looks so much better?
Yeah. Now the jersey, if just to buy the jersey, actually, I've seen some people walking around with it, and I'm like, oh, it looks pretty dope. Like just seeing someone walk around with jeans, but I can see on TV how you can be like, I had a guy in my office where he was wearing that because he's a Niners fan, and he was wearing all the black, and I could barely see, like, I think it was Purdy or something like that. And I'm like, oh shit, like you can barely see the name. But I like the black uniform. I'm biased with that with the Eagles. I'm excited for 2027 for them to come out.
2028 for the Ravens. I gotta wait a couple of years for it.
Well, you guys just got that purple uniform out, so I mean,
it was the color rush with the purple helmet, which is really it's a really good one. Good for 1 or 2 games a year.
It's like a matte. It's not a bright purple either. It's a matte purple, which I really like. If they did like a bright green, like they did it for the Seahawks, I would have been a little upset because I'm like, that's not their colors.
Something about that lime green Seahawks I like. I know people hate me that I say that. I don't know why I like that.
I remember you saying that, and I was like, I'm sorry, I can't.
I love them. I love them for like I don't think they're gonna wear them this year because they had the throwbacks and that rivalry uniform because I don't think they have another slot for it.
I like the lime green jersey. I don't like the combo with the pants.
Yeah,
I'm not the pants guy. Like, just keep it like blue and green, and I'm cool with that. But
that's fair.
So, Fonz, out of all your NFL jerseys that you have, I don't know how many you have, but what is your favorite one? The one that you go to all the time? It can be a Baltimore one, but
we're gonna go NFL, right? It
NFL.
Probably would be. Ooh, it probably would be any of my Ravens jerseys if I'm going. I have my NBA off the top of my head, like the one I know off the bat. I love all the time. I'll just say is the Pistons. I got a Jaden Ivey one, the classic one with the horse and the tailpipes. I got Jaden Ivey one because I was a fan. Like that's my favorite NBA jersey of all time. Like any player I would go for too. God, NFL it probably would be the black alternate jerseys. I have a Lamar one. I have a CJ Mosley one. Ed Reed one. I have a Justin Tucker one, but I can't talk about that now. It's in the it's I don't want to, it's all the way over there. Yeah, it's in my bin of jerseys that like I can't even sell, like, because I will get nothing out of it, but I'm just gonna put it in the corner and never talk to it again. They will literally give I would say it's literally the black alternates for the Ravens too. I do have the color rush Lamar one too. That's good. I mean, they're all pretty solid. But if I had to pick like the one like I will grab all the time to wear, it's a Ravens black one, and that's probably my next one for Roquan Smith.
That's a solid
That's
one.
a good pick. So we talk about some of the best jerseys that are coming out right now, and you have a bunch of really good jerseys, really good-looking jerseys. So what do you think, in your opinion, is the worst throwback jersey you've ever seen in the NFL?
Oh, the worst one. It's
Worst one.
Ooh, I gotta really think about this because
Please
there's
agree.
been some that. Well, I mean, Mike, I'm sorry. Last year, that's their Giants one. I don't know what the problem with that one last year was. It was too many errors in one that just didn't sit right. I don't like those the brown khaki pants. Like the jersey by itself with white pants would have probably worked. And honestly, maybe even blue pants would have worked with that. It's just that whole thing just didn't work well together. I would put that up there. I didn't like the Packers one where it was navy with just a circle of the number.
Yeah.
Yes.
I forgot what year that was. That was their last year's one, the green one, I actually kind of liked. This one now isn't that bad with the helmet. I thought it was actually a pretty cool concept.
Good design.
So obviously that one, the Broncos had a weird one where it was yellow with brown pants and like striped socks, but not like it was the vertical striped socks. I forgot what I'm thinking. I'm picturing Kyle Orton and Brandon Marshall in these uniforms. And that I know it's just, but those are probably like the three I would say. If I had to really look at all of them, that's probably what it was too. I can give you a team now, which I think is desperate for a uniform change if you want that. Because like I got one off the top of my head, like it's the Jaguars. It's the Jaguars. You have such a good, not the Prowlers. They're beautiful. I think those should be the regular uniforms. And I don't like to say throwback should be a permanent jersey. The Jaguars are the exception where they should make them the permanent ones. They have such a good color scheme, and I actually think the logo is pretty good. And they don't have like a true identity because they're such a short era team, and they honestly haven't been that good that they can play around with a bunch of things. Just their current ones now are so plain. It just says Jags up here. And there's no personality to any of them outside of the teal jersey.
Agreed.
I would say like that's like probably the worst in the current ones right now.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that. I don't know, Jags colors just never really set with me. They are when I get older, but like when I was younger, I was like, I just don't like the teal.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just couldn't get with the teal.
It could work. It could work with that logo too. They can work. I just don't know why they can't figure it out.
Teal's definitely one of those colors that it either really hits or really misses.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, there's no in between when you try to use teal. Like, the Dolphins made teal work. And then the Jags darkened the teal, and it worked. I agree with Fonz. Like, your David Garrard, Maurice Jones-Drew era Jags. Like, yeah.
That makes me happy. That makes me happy.
Those ones were fine, but yeah, then they went to the Kool-Aid tongue logo. And they went
the two-tone helmet was the worst thing in sports. I'm going to throw that out there.
I really
that
wanted the two-tone helmet to work, though.
It could have.
Like
they had a teal alternate.
Where it was black and then went to the back, yeah.
But they had a teal alternate with that they only wore for like 3 games, and that worked well. But it was always like the black jersey or white jersey. Nothing looked right with the Jaguars.
Yeah. So, Fonz, we got college football. You're a big college football fan?
I dabble in it here and there. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a huge expert, but I'll catch on a game once in a while too. I follow a little bit here and there, but I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I'm a big fan. I follow everything.
Okay.
So I'm just going to throw it out there. Like, who are some teams that you're looking forward to seeing their alternates this year for college football?
Well, I want to. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead. Go right ahead.
Well, I would say, because I have the list here too. Like, I know it's not alternate, but Hawaii went back to their old school like uniforms kind of thing. They updated their black uniforms. They brought back the white uniform with like the green. I'm looking at it now. Like, I know like Hawaii for me. Like, yeah, I don't like sit and watch them, but like their uniforms were so good back in the day. Their helmets were so good back in the day. And like last year, I was playing College Football 25, and I'm like, let me build a dynasty around Hawaii because I want to use the uniforms. It was just the black jersey and the white jersey. I'm like, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. I was thinking like the old school Hawaii too. I was low key disappointed. Those I would say, I think it was Houston, the Cougars. They have the baby blue alternates. They came out last year. I think this year they updated them a little bit. Those look really nice too. And I think Tennessee, they always do like a smoky gray. Military theme alternate. Now, gray can be hit or miss too, Mike. Like you said with the teal, for me, gray as an alternate, it has to like really go really well. But the gray for Tennessee, they've always had a good alternate with it too. So like
That's-
those are the two I would say.
Yes, it's that. I was just trying to find it, but it's that smoky gray uniform that they use all the time, and I love Tennessee's. I wish Michigan would wear these, the ones I'm wearing here. They only wear them in the blue and yellow game, maize and blue game, for spring training. But they never worn these. Yeah, they never worn these.
Yellow's got a hit too. It's like with the other, like yellow's got to be worn. It's got, and that would work because again, it's in the color scheme. I know Georgia Tech came out with the gold alternates. I'm seeing those too. They came out with new uniforms. Nice. Those look. Georgia Tech always had some solid uniforms too.
Yeah, and Ohio State's going to bring out their brand new uniform, their brand new alternate this year. Their gray ones. It's a new gray one that they have where they're going all gray, but they haven't released the uniform yet. So I don't know what it looks like. But they're bringing that out for Texas this weekend.
Yeah,
they had gray.
I was going to say, with gray, I agree with Fonz. I'm a little, if I'm hearing all gray, I'm a little apprehensive as to how it's going to look. I hope it looks good because I think it can, but it's like gray needs to.
It's almost that matte gray with the shiny chrome helmet.
Okay, that's what so that could work. Yeah, that could work.
But that's not what they're. It's a brand new uniform. I don't know what it looks like.
Hopefully they
redid it.
They take that and modify it a little bit, but don't go too far where it doesn't look good. I'm hoping, and on a personal note, I'm hoping Notre Dame at some point this year wears those, like the matte navy blue with the gold chrome numbers, like the old.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hope, because when they brought those out, I love those. Like, I'm a big fan of those. I don't know. I can't think of offhand on the schedule what game would make sense. I guess the Army game.
Probably
because it's such old school.
Did they change their logo, Mike?
They did. So Notre Dame, the long time Notre Dame logo was the leprechaun, the side profile leprechaun doing the fisticuffs.
Yeah.
And this year they specifically gave, that's still the overall athletics logo, but they gave the football team a new logo where instead of the fists up, the leprechaun's carrying a football, which I like. It's a very personalized thing. Also, still calling themselves the Fighting Irish, but I guess they don't want to be thought of as thugs or something. I'm not sure. But I guess, they showed in the intro video, they did show, they modeled it after a lot of pictures of, famous Irish players catching or running the ball, so.
Typical Irish. Don't want to be. They're so prestige. They don't want to be.
Of course, Catholics versus convicts.
No. Remember, you're in South Florida, bro. Don't be saying that too loud.
Also, I forgot to mention Tulane. Tulane got some new uniforms too. I want to talk about those because those are nice. The powder, the baby blues and greens are good. Good combination.
I love Tulane's baby blues that they wear.
They're so good.
I like those a lot. Those are sweet. When they bring those out, is it a new uniform they put out this year?
I think they updated them. They made some little tweaks here and there.
They look nice. I never thought
not like overhauls, but little tweaks. Thinking the wording and the numbers here. Look, it looks good. It looks good.
I never thought baby blue and green would go together pretty well.
Right?
But they made it work. Like you said with the Jaguars, they can make it work. They just gotta have to really think about it.
You gotta make it work. You gotta make it work.
Maybe that could be your next job. Hey, go down to Jacksonville and redesign their whole entire jerseys.
I don't know if they would want me to do that because I feel like I would make it a crazy Neanderthal thing.
Just walk into the meeting room, hold up an old Gerard jersey, and go that.
You got to look this up, guys. They had a prototype jersey in 1995 that they couldn't wear because the company car Jaguar was going to sue them because it looked exactly like it. It had a Jaguar up here. That was their first jersey they were going to wear.
Across the collarbones?
If you got to find it, John, on that. It's like
I'm on
it. He's all.
I think it was like.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. I think the prototype.
Cool.
It was like It actually would have been a really funky. It's a very 90s. A very 90s uniform. That's such a 90s one.
Right here.
Yep, that's it.
Let's visit the site. Oh, I can't. Oh, I'm not on it. That's why. That makes sense. So
that was supposed to be because it was the Panthers and Jaguars came about in 95.
Yeah.
And that was
it was the new colors.
Can you imagine they bring it back this year? You know how many people would hate to see these now? I would love them.
It would just be funny to see because if you're willing to put the Tampa Bay oranges out there, you might as well put this out here.
Right, exactly.
I love I love the I love the creamsicle jerseys. I love the creamsicle
Fonz,
jerseys.
you and I have debated this many times before. The fact that you love them and I hate them. I can't.
Just makes me want sherbet.
Right? Like, I love creamsicle, like ice cream and like ice pops and stuff like that, but not in jersey form. I'm sorry. It just makes me hungry.
I don't know why. I just like them.
Yeah.
I just like them.
Yeah, they're pretty. I mean, they've gotten better over the years. I'll give them that. Since Jameis, to now where Baker's wearing them, they've gotten a lot better. Nike's put a little.
It helps if you're winning.
Yes,
it helps if you're winning.
That's true.
If you're winning in them, that's always makes it better. But
all right. So I have one thing I really wanted to ask Fonz. You talk about him designing the Jags jerseys. So we all met at St. Bonaventure. We all went to Bonas together, right? And one of the running jokes of the school, for those that haven't gone there, is that they haven't had a football team since 1953. So, Fonz, putting your jersey design hat on, what would be one feature you'd have to have in a St. Bonaventure Bonnie's football jersey?
Oh gosh. Well, I would say the home jersey would be a brown jersey with white pants, right? I would say that's what I would say, and it would say Bonnie's on it, right? You would have it on there. I don't know if people would allow it, but I would put the Bonna B with the Indian headdress on the helmet. That's got to be a throwback logo or a secondary logo. I know it's not going to probably be okay, but like I think of that as the old school logo as a throwback. That's got to be incorporated somehow too. And I know are we brown and gray now? I don't even know what color. I still think we're gold. I still think this is like gold for like.
They took the tan out. It's gray now.
I think it's gray.
Yeah.
All their nice. What is it, Bubba?
Which color in Bubba's fur is the?
So we just gray now?
Yeah, we're just
our
gray.
Freshman year.
Gray. Actually, gray and brown wouldn't be bad.
Wait, we don't even have brown now? I thought we have no brown. We're just gray.
We have brown.
Little hint of brown.
Yeah, just
our main color is gray.
Yes, we're just gray.
Our freshman year, we were brown and gold, and that was like a cool color combination.
I like the one that Mike has in his room. The concept for basketball, though, is the one that it's that like goldish yellow.
Yeah, it was like a brighter
jersey. I like that one. That one's pretty sweet. I've always said they should go back to that one. I always said Bonas should have signed with. I think Bonas had a chance to sign with Jordan Brand. That would have been sweet.
That would have been no.
Oh my god, I would have bought them. Jordan Brand basketball jersey.
Been even more broke. I would have taken out another student loan just to spend money
for the jerseys.
But like, hey, give me a jersey.
Yeah.
I think because I have a Bonaventure rugby jersey we wore for sevens, and I always thought if it was like a city jersey for like football, whatever, it's right over there. I'm gonna grab it right now. Give me like 1 second.
No problem. Yeah, I would definitely take that jersey. I would take the brown of the Bob Lanier jersey you have in there. I would take that one and get. And make that the football jersey, like sort of color scheme type
with the stripe, with like that color stripes. Yeah, no, I think that would.
I think that looks really nice.
I think that they tried to streamline it and they went too far with it with the gray, taking like the goldish tan out. Like I didn't understand it at the time, but yeah, I think that would be cool. I feel like you could probably do if you do the same gold, you could probably do something pretty cool with the alternates too.
Hope you guys like my studio setup too. By the way, here
it's very nice.
I do. I like it.
It was our old barn. I cleaned out the top. My parents like if you clean it out, it's yours. So this is where I make all my stuff here too. Also behind me is the old Shea Stadium seats too.
Oh,
nice.
Sweet.
That's sweet. I like that.
All right, so this is
are those windows behind you or are those pictures?
Yeah, windows.
Okay, and then you put stuff in the windows. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm waiting until I hang up stuff too. But this was our 7th jersey for one season. Our coach hated them, but I always thought it'd be a good city jersey.
That's
actually pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Oh, like, I always feel the patch on it too. Yeah.
I always thought like if we had like a city thing, like this would be like a perfect like. So that would be like if we did football, it'd be like an alternate. That'd be a good alternate, but we would get clowned for wearing it though. I'm not gonna lie, probably.
But it has the fall foliage in there, so it looks really. It makes sense for Bonas.
That's like that's our rivalries uniform, right? That's a good rivalries uniform.
Who would be the rival though?
For rugby?
Yeah, to play.
Well, when I was there, my freshman year was Stony Brook, and then it turned into like Iona because we always got into fights with them. Yeah, a couple times, and I got hurt in that game too. We changed divisions and conferences now more recently. Now, like we're playing the Navy and Army. Support the troops, by the way. We played Syracuse early on in my career, so we like. You know what? No, Buffalo would be like our main rival.
Yeah, you guys are now they're Division One, and I mean you guys were Division One then, but now you're officially on the page, Bada's page. You were there. You were like the inaugural team, weren't you?
The what?
The inaugural team, like to go Division One at the NCAA ranks, or not even NCAA ranks, but like
because USA Rugby, it's still under. It's not under NCAA. It's USA Rugby. It's our own separate.
Which is say.
My freshman year was Division 1 AA, and then my sophomore year we went to Division 1A, and we've been pretty much staying in that part. I think just the division itself just kind of reshuffled. Went from playing those teams like I mentioned to like Army, Navy, and all those other like kind of schools like Penn State. Penn State was a tough. Kutztown was the worst stadium or worst field to play in. Like I'm stepping in and my mud was going up to my ankles. It was that bad. I hated playing there.
Wow.
They were good too.
Well, Fonz, we're definitely going to be having you on here over the football season. A regular guest, or a guest host, I should say, because we want to hear your takes on your Ravens. We want to hear your takes on the uniforms, which ones you don't like, which ones you do like, which ones you want to bring back. So make sure you guys tune in. Fonz, you want to plug your socials?
Yeah, so my Jersey page is Fonz Talks Jerseys on YouTube. The rivalry stuff, I finished it up. It's going to be uploaded tomorrow morning. You definitely want to check that out. Got a bunch of other stuff. I'm previewing the season. But again, we don't care about the actual game itself on that page. It's just what uniforms we'll be seeing this season. TikTok, Instagram, @Fonz. That's my name, so it's very easy to find everything too. So I'm a very simple guy with that stuff. Gonna be doing stuff with JDF Sports, kind of doing some little shows here and there. If you want to check that out, JDF Sports as well too. So it's simple. You'll find me. Type in Fonz and you'll find me.
For sure, Fonz. Thank you for coming on. We'll see you here during the season, and best of luck to your Ravens on Sunday Night Football.
Oh boy, I don't want to hear the end of it from Bills fans. Thank you guys. You guys are killing it. Love the setup. You guys are the GOATs. All right, catch y'all later.
See you, brother.
See it.
All right. Well, Bubba, it's not your final show. It's Lee Corso's final show. So It is time for us to clock out, head into the long football weekend. I'm going to be logging off here, going on, watching games all night long, watching football from 12. My girlfriend even said right now that she said we're gonna just be sitting on the couch from 12 p.m. to midnight. So, which I really am gonna enjoy on Saturday. Chicken wings, beer, pizza, it's all gonna be flowing. So, have a great weekend. Go blue, go orange,
go Irish,
and we'll see you guys here next week.